All right, let's talk about Detroit Lions in the power rankings real quick. And Pro Football Talk, has them rank at number 14. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Marcy Sports Talk, we in the building. Appreciate the love, support. Keep sharing the videos. Best way to keep supporting the channel. And check out my other channel, Goodfellas Sports TV, for more sports, music, entertainment, and so much more. All right. So we behind the Patriots, the Chiefs, the Saints, the Cowboys, the Rams, the Hawks, the Packers, the Bears, the Bills, the Browns, the Ravens, the 49ers, and the Eagles, who we have beaten. We approve if we as good as Green Bay next week. We have an off week this week. And at the end of the day, we one step above the Chargers, the Jags, the Titans, the Bucks, the Panthers, the Texans, the Vikings, the Raiders, and the Steelers. Now, we beat the Philadelphia Eagles. People say, oh, they didn't have Alshon Jeffries and that guy. At the end of the day, we didn't have Deshaun Hand. We could play the injury game all day. We lost Darius Slade in that game. They had an opportunity to win. They didn't. We should have won by more in Philly. All right? Had we not had Matthew Stafford, the Lions would have lost anyway. We better than the Eagles. All right? And I like old Walker 2-wins. Okay? The 49ers, they ain't looked impressive yet. They just undefeated. I understand why they ranked where they rank, but their defense is looking pretty good. Okay? Baltimore, good football team, but I don't think they that good. All right? Quite frankly, I feel we're a better football team than Baltimore. All right? Lamar Jackson is getting exposed week by week. And as people break down the film, he going to start running more and more. You just don't develop as a passer, and throw all the touchdowns he threw versus Miami, and then, he threw a couple versus the Chiefs defense, and you don't do all that just off one off season. He still need to progress. They lost a lot on defense. Zadarius Smith, Terrell Suggs, then CJ Mosley. They lost a lot. They ain't the same defense, in my humble opinion. I feel we better than Baltimore. Cleveland, they overrated. All right, they beat Baltimore this week. I don't think they're a top 10 team, and that's my humble opinion. You know what I'm saying? They got to show me more because they can't block nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Cleveland that good. Buffalo, legit. That defense is top 3 in the league. Buffalo just don't got no offense. But their defense is good. And Josh Allen, hopefully get healthy. He can make some things happen. The Bears, I have no problem with the Bears are ranked. Chase Daniels, Mitchell Trubisky, J.P. Morgan Chase, don't matter. Same guy. You know what I'm saying? So that defense legit. Even though they should have lost to Denver, they lost to the Packers, and they beat the Vikings, which obviously people don't see as a good team right now. If they can't run the ball, they really ain't that good. Defense solid, but quarterback straight ass cheeks. Okay, Green Bay we'll see. Obviously they like ranking the Green Bay. They like ranking Dallas high. They like those teams because those are historic and fruitful franchises. Quite frankly, to me, Green Bay wasn't that good. They defense stopped Mitchell Trubisky. Their offense made enough plays, but to me, Trubisky ain't that good. All right, who else they beat? Denver was closer than close in Lambeau, and they got beat up by a halfway. I ain't gonna say a halfway decent, but on a short week with a lot of injuries, Philadelphia still beat them. All right, I'm not sold on Green Bay being the 7th best team out there. The Los Angeles Rams, at the end of the day, if you ever notice, there's a certain biasness towards certain teams. And now that the Rams moved to LA, they getting that biasness back, okay? Had the Lions been 3-0 like the Rams and got popped by Tampa Bay, if we was ranked 5 like them, probably higher going from last week going into this week, we'd be ranked number 20. How can you lose to Tampa Bay? Jameis not that good. People just rake it. Oh, it was a bad week. The Rams ain't played good all year. In Carolina, they played a half-ass good Cam Newton. He half-healthy Cam Newton. He probably done. He probably need to take a year off and get healthy. All right. They got blew out by the Bucks. They beat a half-ass Cleveland Brown team who can't block nobody. They ain't beat nobody. They beat New Orleans, and Drew Brees got injured. They ain't look impressive all year. So, to me, they not the fifth best team. Dallas Cowboys, don't even get me started on them. They beat up on Miami. They beat up on the Redskins, the Giants, and they lost to a backup quarterback in Teddy Bridgewater. Oh, Teddy Trouble Waters. They not the fourth best team in the league. You know, and New England ain't beat nobody, but off reputation, I ain't mad at it. They struggled with Buffalo. Had Buffalo had a quarterback, which they don't. If it was a fifth, we all be drunk. They not. If I had to rank them right now, New Orleans is my number one team. I thought they'd fall off this year, but you know what? New Orleans is the number one team out there to me. Then I would rank Kansas City number 2. You know what I'm saying? Seattle, they ranked a little bit too high for me. But New Orleans, Kansas City, and New England in that order. You know what I'm saying? In that order, I would rank them as the top 3 teams in the league. You know what I'm saying? Dallas, no. The Rams, I don't know. You know, Packers, no. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see those teams being good. We got a long way to go, though. But quite frankly, I feel the Lions better than Philly. We beat them, so there's not no talk. They better than Baltimore. They better than Cleveland. I think they better than what the Seahawks have shown this year. They lost to a backup quarterback. People ain't going to hold that against them. And we'll see if we better than Green Bay. I think we're a top 10 team. Now, people going to point to that Kyler Murray situation. Okay, we had a draw with Kyler Murray. We ain't losing no backup quarterback in Teddy Trouble Waters. Seattle lost to a backup quarterback in Dallas. You know, but hey, we got to continue to prove them wrong. We can't leave no stone unturned. But other teams that I think may be underrated before I finish on the Lions, like I said, outside the top 15, I think Jacksonville is somebody to look at. Tampa Bay was my sleeper coming in. Houston can't protect their quarterback. I'm not too dead on Minnesota. I think Minnesota gonna make a comeback. Indianapolis, they should be rated a lot higher than they is. And I know they lost to somebody they weren't supposed to, but Indianapolis, I still like them. I'm not saying they're going to be a Super Bowl contender, but I think they underrated on this list. I think Minnesota is still got a chance. I think Tampa Bay, they got a great coach in Bruce Arians. I think they underrated. And Jacksonville, I like them. I like Jacksonville and Tampa Bay better than Baltimore and Cleveland, quite frankly. I just think the whole AFC North is overrated this year, but they got time to change. But we got to take our respect, though. But I think the Lions definitely a top 10 team right now. But a lot of things can change. You know, Russell Wilson can go down. Tom Brady, old as hell, he can go down. You know, they getting Tyreek Hill back in Kansas City. But New Orleans, in my opinion, just to keep it 100, is the team to beat in the NFL right now. Drew Brees come back. Michael Thomas, Kamara, that front seven they got, at least the 4 down linemen, Cameron Jordan and those boys, and the rookie they got out of University of Texas, San Antonio, Davenport, they a problem. You know what I'm saying? And with New Orleans playing in that dome, if the playoffs go through the dome, I think they may just be that team, but in the NFC. But I like them. I like New Orleans, best team in football right now. Drew Brees will be back, and Sean Payton might be the hottest coach out there right now, besides him and Andy Reid. But what he doing with a backup quarterback is amazing. It ain't like they go out there and they got all these speedy weapons. They got a Travis Kelce and all that. They got a Kamara and they got a Michael Thomas. So, but let me know what you think the Lions rank in the pro football, in the power rankings in the NFL. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Keep sharing the videos. Appreciate the love, support. Don't forget to check out my other channel, Goodfellas Sports TV, for more music, sports, and entertainment. And check out the playlist over there. It's raining in the D today, but hey, it's the fall. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the October. The Lions got the week off. Pistons about to start up, so we're going to turn up the Pistons talk. And check out my playlist over here. Lions, Pistons, College, the whole nine. One time for the one time. Mercy Sports Talk.